Welcome to Sagittarius September Romance Guidance.
Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima in the building. Hope everybody's having an awesome day today. I'm just here stopping in to do the September romance readings for my Sagittarius baby. So that would be my Sagittarius sun, moon and rising. This is going to be a general reading for you guys, so if it doesn't resonate, let it dissipate. Okay, don't go ham in my comment section and just go bah. Like, let's not do that. Just let it dissipate, let it roll off. If it does resonate, definitely be sure to give me a thumbs up. Do comment down below, let me know how you've managed to utilize the energies to actually navigate through the month of September, and definitely be sure to subscribe, guys, so that you can tune into more of these contents and videos when they are uploaded for you fine people. Okay, because these are going to be general readings as well. Like I said, it won't resonate with everybody, but if you would like to go a little bit deeper, then the details to book a personal session with me, a personal reading, will be in the description box below. I'll also be doing the extended version of these readings, and you can access that again via the description box below, via my Linktree link, where you'll be able to get access to my Patreon page. And you'll be able to get access to the actual extended readings there, where you can sign up to be a patron of the content. Okay, what I do want to say as well, I do also do one-to-one sessions as well. So for some of you guys that are struggling working through your shadows, which is one of the things that I'm seeing like as a major thing with like the final outpour of this Saturn retrograde, I am here for it. Okay, so I would definitely say to check out the description box. You'll be able to access the details of my services via my Facebook page. So again, just be sure to tune in, and I'm here for anybody that is here to do the work. Okay, so we're going to go and get straight into it for us, guys. We don't want to sort of keep the space too long here. I'm going to be using the tarot to do a past, present and future trajectory for us, guys, just to sort of see what we're working with as far as the energies of September. And the present trajectory will usually sort of give us some insight into what the personal challenges are. And what we'll then do is utilize the romance angels to give us some insight in terms of what's going on with my Sagittarius that are in committed relationship, those that are in their single ship trying to figure out this love thing, and those that are in situationship, because as complicated as it is, we all need loving regardless of how it shows up in our experience. We learn something either way, you know? So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it, guys. Okay, let's get it going. What is the divine guidance for my Sagittarius babies for the month of September in love, spirit? What do we need to know? Okay, so you guys are coming into this place being very determined. You're pretty much... It seems as though you're determined to kind of like navigate away from any confusion. You're not really trying to leave things in a place of, I'm not sure what I want from this situation. You know, you are really just wanting to define what the situation is. You want the clarity, and you're actually going through a transformation, and you're determined to make sure that transformation and that change comes into being. Okay, you no longer want to stay in that place of confusion with the relationship. Also, moving forward, I can also see that you're navigating through the process from a vibration of hope, of faith, which is a nice place to be with the situation, because that then helps what you're trying to manifest to come into manifestation, for lack of a better way of putting it, a little bit easier. It's the path of least resistance, is what I'd say. Okay, what I can see is that there's some blocked creativity. There's also some codependency. So some of this confusion may be due to children that may be involved in the dynamics of the relationship, or some of you as well may be dealing with substance abuse. And what I do want to say as well, some of you may even be dealing with an ability to not... It's kind of like you're numbing the pain whenever we're dealing with like substance abuse anyways. But you know, those people that don't really know their limits when it comes to alcohol, we're really trying to... Some of the Sagittarius bunch are going to be sort of trying to navigate through some of those challenges this month, which is going to be interesting. One of the things as well that I can see is that there's some lost opportunities. There may sort of be some impact as well to your finances this month that's causing a lot of anxiety, maybe even depression, kind of keeping you up at night overthinking. So just be mindful that this is synchronistic. Okay, Saturn retrograde is really giving you an opportunity to create something that's a little bit more solid in the base of its foundations. So yeah, try not to be too immature about the maturity that spirit is trying to give you. What we perceive to be adult is more based on our conditions of what adult looks like. Okay, so spirit's actually trying to give us an opportunity to do spirit's version of adulting at a highest vibration of ourselves. That's probably the best way that I can put it to you guys. What is the divine guidance for my Sagittarius babies for the month of September, spirit, in love? What do they need to know? Okay, higher powers at work for you guys. Ooh, there's more going on here. Synchronicities, guys. Synchronicities. Higher power is at work for you guys. Let's have a little look and see. Higher powers at work for you guys. There's some resistance to moving forward. You are determined to move forward, but you're resistant to the way that spirit is actually forcing the circumstances of the changes that are showing itself. Your love life is actually transcending certain material circumstances. It's transcending certain emotional baggage that you may still be carrying individually and collectively together. And it seems as though spirit's actually forcing you to have those deep conversations. Nothing that's about the surface stuff, nothing that's about, you know, how do I feel about this person? It's really, how does this person make me feel and why? You know, it seems as though as well, there's some disasters that's happening around you. So there's a lot going on in terms of, like, I wouldn't say disaster. So there's some shake-up. There's some shake-up going on around you. But I can see that it's a you're not going to be going through a process. I'm sorry, guys, they're tickling my nose. My guides are communicating effectively through my nasal chakra. So what I can see is that the strength and patience that you have is going to pay off. But right now, it does feel as though you don't know what's to come. It feels like every area you turn, there's another roadblock or there's something else that crops up. But those things, your angels are actually working because they're like, nope, that's not going to work for you. Nope, that's not going to work. Like, Saturn is in retrograde right now, okay? And that means that Saturn is setting you up for the next 10, 15, 20 years of your life rather than the next 3 years, the next 2 years, which is your short-term focus and vision and plan. You know, this is what's going to make you feel comfortable. But Saturn retrograde, spirit's like, nope, this is where I see you. 2020 timelines are now open. And from what I've seen of the 2020 timelines through my own travel for myself, it really is stuff that sets us up for the rest of our lives. Like, with the timelines that are open, I was able to see what my soul's purpose is here to do up until the age of 95, guys. Okay? So just to give you some insight, like, what's going on right now is to really give you an opportunity to set you up for retirement. Okay, it's not so that you can work until forever and ever and ever and ever and still be in the same circumstances. Spirit is actually trying to give you an opportunity to make your life easier in the long run. Okay, so just bear that in mind, guys. That's what I'd say to you guys as far as what I see for you. Let's have a look and see what's the outcome for you guys, because that's what Spirit's doing at the minute. And you guys just try to, like, be patient with the situation. Okay, try not to, like, over analyze the situation, because I can feel like there's a lot of anxiety. I just want to shake that off for a minute. I can feel like there's a lot of anxiety that may be developing because of what's going on in the circumstances, and you're actually going to avoid disaster, which is probably the best way that I should have put it, rather than saying that disaster is happening. It feels like disaster is happening because of how your left brain processing is interpreting things, but if you do some right brain processing, you can actually see the long-term trajectory of the situation and circumstances that are shifting all around you. Okay, let's have a look at the outcome anyways, guys. What is the outcome for my Sagittarius babies for the month of... Damn, you guys are getting, like, tons of cards, man. Inflexibility. Inflexibility is you guys' main issue, you know. You guys are trying to create this solid foundation, but you're inflexible in terms of how it needs to happen. So what Spirit is doing for you, you're saying to Spirit, like, nope, I don't want it like that. Which is laughable to me, because every time I do that, Spirit's like, well, it's happening like that. Okay? What I can see for you guys So for the future trajectory, we've got the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles upright, I guess. So looking at these dynamics of the cards, what it's showing me is that going forward, you will be able to plan for a future. Going forward, you'll be able to actually lay down some significant strategies that will really allow for you to be able to make money effortlessly going forward, and also manifest effortlessly going forward. I can see that it would actually bring you new financial opportunities as well moving forward. And I can see that it will actually, like, there will be times during the process whilst you're planning that you'll be able to see beyond the obstacles. Because of what's going on right now, it's like you're going to be planning for the obstacles that may show up. And that's what's really going to be able to bring you the financial stability that you're looking for, the financial opportunities that's coming for you. Some of you may even sort of find yourself getting a new job after this, during the course of the September month, or even afterwards, just afterwards. Yeah, inflexibility. You guys are like really just like stubborn as hell at the minute to this change that Spirit's really trying to sort of like put on a plate for you guys. You guys are actually going through a rebirth career-wise. I can see that that's what's going on. You're no longer sort of, you know, creating your career from that place of perfectionism and lack of direction. Like, your career is actually sort of taking a turning point in itself. You're letting go of the illusions of what seemed like lost opportunities, because those situations were pretty much like giving people opportunities to stab you in the back, and it wasn't for you guys. Like, stop being resistant to the changes is what I'd say to you guys, okay? Because what's going on for you guys right now is going to see you come into alignment with people that is going to value what you bring to the table in terms of your career, what you bring to the table in terms of who you are as a person, and what you bring to the table in terms of Spirit, you know, working through you as a vessel. Okay, that's what I would say to you guys. Let's go into the romance aspect of things. Heart-to-heart conversations are going to be important for you guys as well. And why I feel like this is going to be important for you guys is because you need to figure out how to navigate through the obstacles that you guys may be going through. Again, the stuff to do with career may be a main factor of some of the things that you need to conversate about. And it's interesting, Scorpio actually has the same sort of similar reading in that regards. Let's have a little look. What is the advice for my Sagittarius babies for the month of September in romance, Spirit? Yep, have heart-to-heart conversations about the stuff that transpired in the past. In the present, give yourselves the opportunity to be optimistic about the relationship. Give it a chance and work at the actual partnership, okay? Religious factors moving forward are going to play a significant part in your relationship. You will grow. Like I said, you may be going through a career change. Some of you guys may be finally tapping into your intuitive healing abilities. You as a spiritual teacher, a spiritual healer, a spiritual advisor. And because of some of these changes that may be coming into effect, it may also impact the relationship space as well. Because that's potentially why, you know, the circumstances of your relationship is being impacted by some of the drastic changes that's happening, because you have ascended as a spiritual being. You're ready to, you know, sit in your power as a healer, and because of that, it may be impacting other circumstances going on with your relationship as far as the careers of both people involved. Okay, what is the advice for my Sagittarius that's in relationships? Okay, so for you guys, let go of your control issues, okay? Finances and career is a major factor. I literally just said that to you guys, okay? Finances and career is a major factor. You guys are transcending. Those of you that are in relationship, it is going to impact your relationship because you are now coming into purpose. Spirit is now going to be using you to do exactly what you came here to do in terms of your healing ability, your healing nature to heal the world, okay? Yes, it's going to impact your relationship because finances, when you come into this kind of field, finances is something that you generally do have to take into consideration. But in a long-term perspective, it actually, because there's so many wounded people in the world, it actually gives you an opportunity to set yourself up for the longevity. But let go of your control issues when it comes to your finances and career. Let Spirit just work through you as a vessel, and let Spirit show you all of what you are capable of doing. Release your ex, so clear your energy of the past. Clear your energy of the past and allow for yourself to set sail into your new career, into your new version of self. And it will actually bring a more childlike, passionate honeymoon stage of the relationship back, by you taking an opportunity to cleanse your energy and let go of your control issues. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on for my single Sagittarius buddies. What is the advice for my single Sagittarius for the month of September in love, spirit? Okay, guys. For you guys, same advice. Release your ex, okay? Release your ex. It's in a different context. So release your past relationship. You may still be thinking about this person. You may still be carrying them in your heart space. You may even still be talking about them to people. And in order for you to attract a new love, in order for you to attract something different, you kind of have to let that go because you're blocking your blessings. Okay, so release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Let go of the past situation. Stop talking about it. I'm not going to say stop talking. Okay, so Spirit's saying don't stop talking about it. Okay, so energetically release it. Okay, the way that you're looking at it may be that you're blocking yourself off from anything else coming into the space. So you may be saying that, like, comparing it, like, so you may be dating and comparing the people that you are dating to your past situation. Okay, and you're not giving them a real opportunity. You're not giving them a real chance. You're not giving yourself an opportunity. Listen, if the last person that you dated was so great, you'd still be with him. An ex is an ex for a reason. Okay, like all of the amazing things that you're looking at about them right now, you're only able to see that because you are out of the toxicity of the environment. Okay, so what you're looking at is only the positives. You're not looking at all the negative shit that you were throwing shade about when you were in the space. So I just want to put that across to you. Release your ex, let that person go, and allow for yourself to blossom into the beautiful butterfly that you are becoming as a social butterfly. Okay, let it be. Let's see. Oh, we've already got the advice. Let's have a look. Okay, for you guys in situationships, you're dealing with a soulmate connection, but you need to pay attention to the red flag. I didn't even finish doing whatever I was doing, but this is basically the card for my Sagittarius buddies that are in situationship. So the advice for you guys is that you are in a soulmate connection. So this person is going to allow you to grow and transcend beyond your past wounds, allow for you to mature into the adult version of yourself. But you do need to pay attention to the red flags. So what are some of the warning signs? You know, there are things that you may need to be forgiving the person for, or they may need to be forgiving you for. It depends, vice versa. The energy is interchangeable. What I would say, there are signs for you to caution. You may be burying your head in the sand and pretending like, you know, again, the things that same issue that our single Sagittarius buddies are having, looking at their past relationship and saying, oh, it was so awesome in this area, but not necessarily taking the time to actually, you know, allow for themselves to see all of what they could have learned from that relationship because they're still busy looking at the relationship now that they're out of it. So for you being in the relationship, try not to lie to yourself. Try not to only focus on the positives, because the negatives are really what's impacting the relationship at a lower vibrational plane of the experience of the relationship. So if you want to allow for the relationship to ascend, my personal recommendation to you would be to literally get your head out of the sand and definitely be optimistic about your love life. But as you express your passions, have heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, allow for your love to transcend itself. Allow for it to ascend into a new elevated state of itself, because you are going through the process of healing some of your family issues, which means that you are going through root chakra activation. Okay, and as that happens, we have to purge out the old. We have to let go of the shadows. We have to release the demons of the way that we've been taught to do relationships before we decided how we want to do relationships. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for you, beloveds. As per usual, I hope that that was useful for you guys. I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions. Definitely, if you loved this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Definitely subscribe. Hit the notification bell. That way you can be kept in the know for when I upload these awesome videos for you guys. And if you guys would like to tune in for your own personal reading with me, details will be in the description box below. Until next time, beloveds. Ashe. Mwah. I am going to be doing the extended spread for you guys, so definitely be sure to check that out via my Patreon.
That's all folks, thanks for watching, subscribe and hit the bell for more.